Don't play. Have a seat. You're not gonna hit nobody.
I didn't even want to go back.
Hey, Grandma.
You're kidding me.
Go sit down.
No, I'm not gonna sit. This is ridiculous.
We're not
Okay,
gonna
this
have.
is also my business, so please have respect for me.
Okay, listen.
That is ridiculous, honey. That is ridiculous.
Grandma, just go over there, please.
What's up, Grandma in the car?
Yes, sir.
Oh, we just came up here to give you guys an update. We're waiting on the detective. She's writing up a search warrant for the house. I know that you said that we could go in there and all that if we wanted to, but they want the search warrant and all that.
So she's gonna come out here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Billy, how are you?
Pretty good, you?
So grandma and the 2 kids are here? Okay. Anybody else? Everybody, has she been cooperative?
Yes. Yeah.
I said, if you don't tell me what's going on, I am. Please, he raped me. Like, Emmett, please, can't be here. Please, please, please. I said, I'm sending cops.
He said, get the girls out of the house, so we sent Grandma to pick them up. The one it happened to took her and her little sister hid in the bushes till Grandma got there, and they came out on 19. And so he said, don't say anything until we had them.
Listen, I'm not even going to question you until I Mirandize you. All right?
Don't play. Hey, Grandma.
You're kidding me.
Go sit down.
This is ridiculous.
You're gonna arrest my son?
Hey, what did I just tell you?
Are you going to come over here and obstruct what I'm doing?
No, I'm asking you
Then
a
stay
question.
over there.
Why are you arresting my
He
son?
is detained.
She's messed up.
I'm at right now.
Ran there with, we just got the girls back.
I see. So you guys all work together here.
Yes, we own this place, and she's our employee.
I see.
And the teenage girl called. This little girl and the girl it happened to. This
You can get him, or I'm gonna get him.
We'll take care of it.
so
We just need to get all the facts before we head over there.
apparently it happened last night.
She just told me exactly what happened.
Do you want to sit down and tell me before I go talk to her? Because we're only allowed so many interviews
Yeah.
I might
with
say
Well,
children.
this is what just came straight from her. I have text messages. Her phone was dead when her phone this morning.
So who is over there?
That would be my little one here. It's my ex. So.
Your ex. Is he your husband,
No,
ex-husband?
not ex-husband, just ex-boyfriend. We had a child together. Families are still real close. This is shocking for everybody.
All right. How long have you all been separated?
At least 4 years.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
this is every weekend, you know what I mean? My kids go over there all the time. We
Sure.
She said, well, anyway, she texted me on can get me. I can't stay here. I have all this. I'll show you. I was
Sure.
like, what's going on? I'm at work, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, he raped me. I'm going. I'm leaving up
jeez.
until she said last night he asked her to come watch a movie with him.
Okay.
I went in the room, and he stuck his hand in her pants and then got on top of her and physically raped her, and then wouldn't let her leave the room for a while. So everybody else was asleep, I guess. And
I gotta ask you this: did he ejaculate or anything like that? So
no, I didn't get that far. She just got here.
Because if that's the case, we need to get
She
her.
has the panties and stuff that she wore. She said she felt gross, and she has those clothes that haven't been touched.
Excellent. Okay. I'm so sorry.
You guys.
Okay.
The initial law enforcement response to a child victim's disclosure represents a precarious tightrope walk between investigative zeal and evidentiary preservation. By explicitly refusing to conduct a substantive interview at the scene, the deputies demonstrated a profound mastery of the outcry witness doctrine. This calculated restraint is not a dereliction of duty, but rather a strategic adherence to the one interview rule, designed to insulate the child's fragile memory from defense allegations of suggestive contamination. In forensic jurisprudence, the discipline to secure the narrative through a specialized child advocacy center, rather than immediately interrogating the trauma on the street, forms the very bedrock of a trial-proof prosecution. It is a recognition that the integrity of the testimony is infinitely more valuable than the speed of its collection.
What do we have?
A legit 37. There. They've been staying with.
Just for night. They do this every weekend on Fridays.
Yeah.
Grandma comes and picks them up.
It's her.
And they go out there, and Sundays get them back.
So she texted you last night and
No,
says.
she texted me. I will show you right here, guys. But her phone's been dead, she said. This happened last night. She texted this morning. She tried to call me. Please come get me. It's an emergency. I cannot stay here no more. Please come get me. Please. I said, I'm at work. I tried calling her, couldn't hear. I said, what's going on? What's going on? Please. I can't till I get off work. I can't. She tried calling me. It's not working. I said, tell me what's wrong. Don't call the house phone. His house phone. I said, if you don't tell me what's going on, I am. Please. He raped me. Like, Emmett, please, can't be here. Please, please, please. I said, I'm sending cops. Don't. And then we just got to, Grandma's coming to get you. Answer, my anxiety's bad. And I said, really? Thank you. That's the family calling me because they didn't realize they were gone for just now 2 hours. They're just realizing these girls are gone. You know, I'm part of the family. Please let me know. Hold on. She's going to walk to the road. I said, you walk to the road now. Look for Grandma.
Let me have her start on that.
Your girl in there. You have a pen for her?
She's she's a wreck right now, guys. But that's.
Hey, Bert. Here for a second. Here, just have a seat for a second, okay? Here, talk to me real fast.
Yeah. So, from all we know, still out there.
That's so. Do we know how he was raping her?
He said she told me that she was watching a movie, or he invited her to watch a movie. From what she told me, it sounded like there was some kind of penetration. She said that she was raped.
Like finger penetration.
That. I asked if there was ejaculation or anything like that. She's like, I didn't ask that much, but she has the clothes in a bag, I guess, still from last night. As soon as you came up, that's where I was at.
Therefore, we're gonna be 10-12 with Mom and the Signal 24.
So did she mention, because you said something about putting a hand down there, was there physical sexual contact? Like with,
yes, and then he got on top of her and physically raped her.
So it happened.
Yes,
right.
it did happen.
And you say that the clothing, do you have it in a bag somewhere? Okay.
Where is the we need that bag.
Yeah, can you grab that for us? And I'm going to put it in a brown bag right away.
Yep. Let me call Sarge and tell him what we have.
Yeah.
Hey, Sarge, it's Gonzalez.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, you are Northeast Sergeant?
I am. What you got going
Awesome.
on?
So it looks like it's going to be a legit Signal 37. Last night they were watching a movie and he hit her and then got on top of her and then beat her.
She doesn't have clothes. She threw them in his trash.
Oh, shoot. So here's the house. Hey, we don't have clothing.
So what am I going to need to do? Take her to the...
We're on the phone with our sergeant.
Okay.
This is kind of going above us.
Okay.
Usually goes to major crimes, but we'll get there. We just are only allowed so many interviews with her, so we're trying. So what are the clothes that she has on? She wasn't wearing those during the incident?
No, these are extra ones. Like they packed for a weekend over there.
Did she shower or anything like that?
I don't think so. Her hair's still matty. I haven't asked her. Like, you guys got here right as she did.
Okay. Well, hey, we try to get here as quickly
I got
as
you.
we could.
No, you did. Because they came all the way from Salt Springs, way out.
Just real quick, while we have him on the phone, can you ask her if she's showered since it happened? And he's still out there, correct? Yeah. That's his house. Does he live alone? Gotcha. No clothing.
So what's the living arrangement? Does stepdad live with her and you?
No. This is a whole other house. Like, I live out here. This is his. He lives with his mom. His two
Who
sons.
is he for her?
Stepdad.
No.
Did he force her to do that, or you don't know?
No, I don't know. How disgusting. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. We have to ask these questions, man.
I know. It's hard.
So she spent the night with, she was staying there when this happened.
Yeah. And grandma and the grandma. This happens every weekend. This is not the first time. This has been happening for years, guys.
Yeah, it's been every weekend that they go over there and they hang out.
Yes. Never ever. And I talked to my youngest one to see if maybe something happened, but no.
Have you gotten as far
And as sick as it sounds, like my boss said,
She has
showered?
and the clothing she had on is at the house.
in the trash can.
Alright, so she has showered
sound,
and the
I
clothing
think
that
he
she
probably
had
did
on
because
is at the house.
the little girl
where the whole
looks
thing
exactly like her. You'll see.
And he's missing right now.
He's at the house.
He's at the house.
Oh, he's at the house.
Yeah.
He doesn't know I know anything, you guys. Like, I didn't call to start a war.
Yeah,
I
because
called Detective Rodriguez. He told me
I
exactly
didn't
what
call
to
to
do.
start a war.
So he
Detective
called y'all
Rodriguez with
first.
us?
yes,
Okay.
he told me get the
Well, thank you for
grandma
women. I didn't want to
to
go out
have the
there.
kids come out to the
100%.
road, and they hid in the bushes.
Who's there right now at the house?
The grandma, him.
Can we have grandma collect the clothes?
Oh, she's gonna flip when she finds this out.
She doesn't know anything.
This
They
is
don't
her
know
son.
anything about it.
Listen, bud, you want to go over there or do you want me to? We need to go over there and collect that clothes.
See, this is what happened.
Wait 1 second. We need to go over there and collect that clothes. And
Right.
on top of that, we need to make sure he doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, unless if they even let us go in the house.
We have a crime that's
I get that, but if they refuse, we'll have to get a warrant.
on it.
So her daughter called her, told her what happened. I called Detective Rodriguez, and he told me exactly what to do. He said, get the girls out of the house. So we sent Grandma to pick them up. The one it happened to took her and her little sister, hid in the bushes till Grandma got there, and they came out on 19. And so he said, don't say anything until we had them, you know, in custody with us, and then to call you guys. And then I called you. They keep burning up all of our phones. I said she was down at our other shop working, and our phone wasn't working there. So they don't know anything about it.
All right, so let's take it step by step, though, so I don't know anything that's going on. My worry is the clothes. She's already showered. The clothes is at the other house. Dad has no idea what's going on.
Neither does Grandma. We've been just saying she's down at the other shop and we can't get a hold of her.
All right, let's do something.
And we don't know what clothes that she was wearing.
Maybe the only clothes in the trash can, I'm sure. She's only.
Which trash can?
Here, let's have her come up.
Yeah.
For a second.
Is Major Crimes coming out or anything?
He's not coming back.
Okay. Yeah, before we head out there, I'd like to know that.
Let's
You know, I waited too because we didn't want anything more to happen to her.
Of course. No, she's safe here.
Can you step up for a second, please? Just real quick, thank you. It's legit. She is. That's all. She was last time, so it is legit. Hello. Can I get some vitals from that?
Blood pressure.
Check mine while you're at it, too.
As the suspect arrived and was detained, the tactical deployment of custodial protocols transformed the back of a patrol car into a masterclass on constitutional rights. The deputy's explicit declaration to withhold questioning until formal Miranda warnings were administered was textbook, yet his subsequent passive silence was legally brilliant, drawing upon the nuanced precedents of Rhode Island v.S. Innis. The officer weaponized the suspect's own anxiety, allowing him to organically generate spontaneous, unprompted statements by strictly avoiding express, questioning, or its functional equivalent. The deputy ensured these utterances bypassed Miranda's exclusionary rule, meticulously harvesting admissible evidence from the suspect's own uncoerced admissions.
So I'm literally waiting here to hear back from you because I was going to go with one of our RPs to this dumpster to try to see if I can find it. No, unfortunately not. It's a Marion County landfill, and they claim it's not one of the ones that's compacted. It's, I guess, one that's open. She claims, the victim claims it was a Dollar General bag. She said that her red shorts and pink shirt was in it, and she said she wasn't made to do it. She just did it because she felt dirty, that kind of thing. And some, actual sexual penetration. We haven't directly asked her yet any of those things because we didn't want to waste an interview.
You want to come and see it? If you want to. If you don't want to, it doesn't matter. It's up to you.
Hey, Gonzalez, you got victim 43?
Yes.
I'll let you talk to Jose.
8743.
She just needs victim 43. I filled her in.
Hey. Says that about a month or so ago, the same thing happened to her, but she doesn't want to talk to us about it.
Maryland 4190.
Okay, I would put that in there. I mean, if she,
That's what, yeah, I'm
she
good.
doesn't want to talk about it, that's fine. Is that claim about it happening
397 from 47
or from
Mom is saying that this happens every weekend. They go to her boyfriend's house every weekend. The kids do. That always looks to be, a good dad. And then that today she gets a text message from her daughter, like saying, "Pick us up or pick me up." And then the kid said, "I can't. I'm at work. Is everything okay?" She's like, "Please, pick me up." She wouldn't tell her what's going on. Mom tried calling her. She couldn't answer the phone. Finally, she tells her, whatever the guy's name is, what's his name again? Howard, and it's not just fingers or anything, it's fingers and his penis too.
She said that he locked her in a room, so we got signal 50 on top of it.
So on top of it, now here
She just told me.
Apparently, she just told Mom that she was also kidnapped. Like he locked her in a room and wouldn't let her leave.
I don't know if she ran away.
At their house, at his house.
So she said that I guess she was held up in the room overnight. How did she get out? Do you know?
I
She
guess.
just ran away or climbed out her window or something?
Yeah, and her phone was dead, so I don't know if something's going on because the little one, the grandma, the little one always comes back perfectly clean, hair perfect. I mean, they treat her like a little angel, and she came back looking how she is, all dirty. Yeah, she's in there.
Was this in a room somewhere?
I know exactly what room.
Which
His
room was it?
bedroom.
His bedroom? His bedroom.
I'm sorry we keep interrupting you. Just be articulate, like you're telling a story from beginning to end, everything she told you.
Like she couldn't move. She said he was on top of her. She could not move.
She cannot. When this whole thing happened, so the guy, he's a big guy. He's 6'3" and about 300 pounds.
Did she tell you how she escaped?
She said when he was sleeping this morning,
She let herself out of the room.
she got to get out of the room.
This forensic maneuvering extended seamlessly into the uncompromising protection of the Fourth Amendment. When the detained suspect requested re-entry into his home to use the restroom, the denial was a critical, preemptive strike against future suppression motions, recognizing that warrantless entry demands strict, exigent circumstances under Peyton v. New York. The deputies treated the residence as a hermetically sealed crime scene, permitting even temporary re-entry risks tacit claims of consent or chain of custody corruption. By erecting an absolute, jurisdictional wall around the property, pending a judicially authorized warrant, law enforcement surgically neutralized any future defense, attempt to exploit constitutional loopholes.
Getting the rape kit exam.
Yes, absolutely. We were just ever do that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're both on board with it.
Okay, but I mean, the girl also has to be okay with it. We can't force her to do anything, so I just wanted to make sure the girl's also okay with it.
She said she's okay with it. Yes.
Okay, so then what I'll do is I'm going to call Kimberly's, and then once that's set up, I'll text you the address. Just confirming all the evidence is either going to be in that trash bag or at the suspect's house, correct? There's nothing at mom.
If I'll go there now.
He says he'll be 51 there. Mom will explain to him how to get there the best as she can.
It's so easy.
I can't borrow her?
No, she needs to.
Okay.
With victim. Are you done with this?
No, I'm working on it.
Working on it.
Almost.
Can we get someone to go to your house to get your dog some extra clothes?
I'll have my mom go get it.
Perfect. Yeah.
Right.
While you finish that. However, the whole thing, underwears and everything.
Did she say anything about her doing a kit? Because time is of the essence.
Yeah, she's good. She's calling Kimberly right now.
Is she come? So we're gonna transport her.
So we're gonna have transport her there.
Okay.
And I'll just follow them there.
Okay. And I'll do what I can. Who knows how much dump?
Yeah, exactly.
All I know is it's a Dollar General bag.
The best that you can. If you find it.
Oh gosh.
And just like that, the suspect showed up there.
Who is he? No.
Hey.
Wait, no.
What?
Sir,
Are
power up the car.
kidding me?
Power up the car. Can you step out real quick?
Are you fucking kidding me? No, that is no fucking way.
6.6 suspects on scene will be detained right now.
That is no fucking way. No. Oh my God.
Don't play. Have a seat. You're not gonna hit nobody.
I didn't want to go back.
Hey, Grandma,
You're kidding me.
go sit down.
No, I'm not going to sit. This is ridiculous.
We're not
Okay,
gonna
this is
have.
also my business, so please have respect for me.
Okay, listen.
That is ridiculous, honey. That is ridiculous.
Grandma, just go over here, please.
No, I'm going over here. I'm just cigarette. I'm sitting in my car.
Come on over here, bud. Over my car. You have anything in your pockets?
Yeah, I got my...
We're coming on the back end of this whole thing, so you have to bear with me. Come on over here real quick. I'll get all your stuff. I'll tell you. Just put your hands up here real quick. I'm just going to pat you down. You have any weapons on you, sir? I'll explain everything happening to you in just a minute. You're not under arrest. You're just being detained.
No, I just don't understand, man.
All right, you got me. Do you have an ID in here?
Yes, sir.
All right, just pull it out for me. You're being cooperative, so there's no reason to be rough.
Yeah, I'm just so worried about them. Now this is like, what the hell, man?
All right, come on over to my car real quick.
You honestly think I'll be coming here doing something like that, man? God, dude.
Hey, there are allegations made. Listen, I'm not even going to question you until I Mirandize you. All right, we got a detective that's involved in this case. We just got here. All right? Listen, I can't even talk to you right at this point. Just give me a minute. You're just detained. I'm going to turn the airway up and cool things down for you, okay? I see you're shaking a little bit.
Yeah.
There's some serious accusations.
Oh, no doubt, man.
But that's what the allegations are. That's all we have at this point. Let me turn the air up. It'll be a minute, okay?
Appreciate it, man.
All right, hear me out for a second, okay? You are at a public place, at a business.
I
Hear
understand.
me for a second.
I'm just standing
She
here
is the
smoking
owner
a
here.
cigarette. I understand her. I'm not
So
causing any problems.
if you cause problems,
I'm not.
we'll get you
Am I causing
trespassed.
problems,
And then if you
Tracy?
don't leave, then we'll get you arrested.
Oh, I
Understand?
need to leave now?
No.
Okay.
Hey, Sarge, give me a second. If you
I am. I'm not. I
just
am. I'm upset, sir. Do you
I understand you're upset, but I'm trying to
Okay, do
explain
you
to you.
understand why I'm upset? That's ridiculous.
Okay. Understand what I'm trying to tell you, okay?
I understand.
Take a breath.
He showed up here to where we were at. No, we're not at the house. We're at a business. At a friend's business. Hey, what did I just tell you?
Are you going to come over here and obstruct what I'm doing?
No, I'm asking you.
Then stay over there.
Why are you arresting my son?
He is detained. He's not under arrest. Do you see handcuffs?
Jimmy, just sit down here and take a breath.
We had allegations.
You boys sit down too. Take a breath. Take it easy.
We had allegations. We're gonna hold on to what we got. I get it. It's a lot to process. There's a lot going on here. We're not here to mess with him, but he's here. He's detained. That's all this is. Just try to remain calm, okay? I assure you everything's being done by the book. I assure you. All right? We didn't say he was under arrest. He is being detained. That is all this is. Okay?
Right now we're just investigating some stuff. Okay? But you need to let us do our job, okay?
I understand. Just know that my son.
I understand. Okay, this is why it's called an investigation.
I
And
understand.
there's two sides to every story, right?
Man, what? I mean, you can't say nothing to me. When is this supposed to happen?
I can't officially ask you what's going on or ask you any questions about it, but there were allegations made that there was a alleged rape that took place. I don't want to talk with you about the case at this point until...
Ultimately, the intersection of these procedural maneuvers builds an insurmountable framework for the statutory charges to follow, which in this jurisdiction encompass capital sexual battery and false imprisonment. Because consent is a legal impossibility due to the victim's age, the prosecution's burden rests entirely on the pristine nature of the facts collected during the initial response. The overarching lesson for modern jurisprudence is profound convictions. In high-stakes, special victims unit cases are rarely won through dramatic, kinematic confessions. Rather, they are quietly secured in the golden hour of the investigation through an uncompromising, mechanical adherence to constitutional law, proving that disciplined procedural restraint is the ultimate instrument of justice.
I mean, can I at least tell you something?
If I'm not officially asking you any questions.
Well, no, I just want to talk to somebody. See, last night, the only thing, we were watching TV and fell asleep. Woke up next morning. That's the only thing. I don't understand what she's talking about now. Was she dreamed something or something? I always try to come.
These are a signal 55 versus signal 41.
I mean, I'm a father.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Hardigan 51?
Not yet. She's on the phone with the Sergeant's 51 here. Are you gonna go with Grandma?
Yeah, she's got to get close for her. I don't know. I can't tell their sizes apart. They know who's close.
Please don't run over him, Dan.
But we will be back.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. All right, buddy. This is the game plan. We're gonna wait for Sarge to get here.
Okay.
Once Sarge gets here, Hardigan wants you 51 to CID.
Okay.
Don't get him out of your car until she gets there. So don't put him in a room anywhere.
He's got to piss. What do we do? I don't want him going in the store.
Dude, honestly, we can open up that door. I can park right behind him.
Yeah.
I don't want him out of our sight. I don't know. And then, so hear me out for a second before we go. All right, y'all ready for the game changer? All right.
What's going on?
So we're gonna have you guys en route to an address, and you're gonna meet the detective there.
Hey, Sarge.
Where's the guy at?
He's in the back of my car.
Okay, so
Detained.
I talked to Hardigan. Yeah. Whether you sit here or whether you sit at Central, it's still going to be a few hours before she can even get to him because they have a 3:30 appointment with them.
Okay.
And they're not there yet. It's going to end up having to be at Central eventually.
Okay.
So whether you go back to the North District office, maybe a little closer to Central instead of sitting out here.
Right.
You maybe sit there where there's other people that can maybe watch while you go inside and do things. There's probably nobody at Central at all, but she's eventually going to meet you at Central.
So I'm taking her there.
Taking her there to do the examination.
Okay, then from there.
And after that, she'll let you know what's next.
Okay, what's going on with this? Do we know yet?
What do you mean with this?
Like, I'm going to have chaos with this family?
No, they're all leaving already. And he's going to be taken to the sheriff's office to get interviewed. After she's done with you guys, the detective's done with you guys, she'll drive over there to our main building and interview him.
Okay. Sounds good.
So they'll be everybody should be out of here now.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to get this guy out of my car, and then I'll go get the...
He's being cooperative?
Yes.
So if he's being cooperative, let's make that swap real quick. And then actually, you need to go to the store. Go to the store first. We'll hang out here.
Hey, fellas. Hey, so I just got the phone with Detective Hardigan. She's advised me no one's to go into the home.
Come on, I gotta go use the bathroom.
It's gonna be a crime scene.
Huh?
Get my snake then.
What, did they done the test? And the test
No,
come out positive?
they haven't done the test yet, but this is to be a crime scene until,
Oh, come on. Can I go
we can
use the
search the
bathroom
house.
first? I'm about to pee in my pants. All I do is go use the bathroom and come right back out, I promise.
So unless the detective tells us, we don't know what we have yet. So
All I need to do is go use the bathroom.
She's told me to lock it down as a crime scene.
You can walk in there with me if you want to. I just have to go in there.
we have to wait until the detective does her interview, and then
I did text her.
okay, and we'll wait for her to get back with us.
Do you know if the little girl threw out some clothes today? Allegedly?
All I know is we looked for her, and he followed her foot tracks, and if she went to our dump, she was going the wrong way.
Okay.
Because her footprints go to the left, not the right.
Gotcha.
They were on foot, and we were in car. We were desperately trying to find these girls because we didn't know what was going on.
And we saw, I saw the footprints leading from there, and I started following them. And then they went that way onto the main road. Even though the way to go to the dump is to the right.
Would you throw out the kitchen trash?
Yeah, kitchen, yeah. And see,
Do you remember seeing a Dollar General bag in there this morning? I know it's something you probably don't even think of.
a Dollar General bag with shit in it.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
that's
clothes?
it. No. There was only, whenever we took the trash out, there was only that one bag that you got from the backyard. Yeah, because he collected poop one day and just sit it in the backyard, so I made him put it in the bag. But that's the only one that was in there, right?
Well, there was one open with random pieces of paper.
Oh, I know. That was the
But
one
you
I
didn't
had
remember
sitting
seeing
in
any
the box.
clothes in there?
No, sir.
Everything was all packed up from last night. The only thing that was sitting out there was a couple of recyclables. I had a box sitting there, and I had a yellow. I even got after him because he tried to put another trash bag in my trash can. I said, no, wait until you do that tomorrow.
Did you ever see her last night?
Yeah, I was in
What
the
was she
room.
wearing? Do you recall?
That's why I want to look at my camera.
Yeah.
I can look that information up because I have a camera that does take pictures and
Yeah.
videos.
As I'd like to get some kind of corroborating statements to see, if they're accurate.
Trust me, that's what I want to do.
But yeah, she's still in testing. That's not going to be resolved for a couple hours. And for what I understand,
Oh, really?
detective's out with her right now. Do you have access to your cameras on your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, that'll help.
Yep, that's why we thought they would be a good addition.
That's why I knew exactly when they took off.
Was it early this morning? Do you recall?
12:21 exactly.
Oh, at noon time.
And the weird thing was, this morning, the first thing she asked was me to charge her phone, and she was completely fine, normal. In fact, I was working on a video on my computer, right? And she was wanting to know what I was working on, but I said it's a surprise because it's going to show everyone what I was working on. And she's she's allergic to surprises.
Yeah.
But she seemed completely fine and nothing was wrong. Nothing happened.
Thank you. Well, you'll have your day in court, talk to the judge, and put out your case.
What's up? Grandma in the car?
Yes, sir.
Oh, we just came up here to give you guys an update. We're waiting on the detective. She's writing up a search warrant for the house. I know that you said that we could go in there and all that if we wanted to, but they want the search warrant and all that.
So she's going to come out here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Billy, how are you?
Pretty good, you?
So grandma and the 2 kids are here? Okay. Anybody else? Everybody, has she been cooperative?
Yeah.
Okay.